What's the deal? It's your boy Love One to Hate One in the building with your boy Monty Brown TV. Back at y'all with another radio call. As I always say, don't be a hater. If you feel somebody's shit, support and subscribe. Let's get it in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your boy Monty Brown here with my dude Love One. You know, y'all missed us for a minute. We've been gone for a little bit, but we back with some more fire for y'all boys.
Yeah, that's right.
Subscribe to Monty Brown TV. Subscribe to Love One. I hate one. Subscribe to Q City World. Let's get it, Love One.
Yeah, make sure y'all do that. Subscribe to Monty Brown TV. Love One, I Hate One. Q City World. Make sure y'all do that. That is an order. And another thing is, y'all, I'm gonna be back to dropping my radio calls and shit. But you know your boy Love One, I Hate One been ripping and running. But at the same time, fuck Love One, I Hate One. Let's talk this boxing, man. With that being said, let's build up this house, money.
Let's go.
Okay, we got Khan versus Phil Greco. This is another fight that's being slept on. A lot of people sleeping on Phil Greco. But if you ask me, this dude is selling the fight. I feel this dude is he got me that much more interested in seeing it. Without his shenanigans, I probably wouldn't have wanted to even watch it as much as I do now. Money, what's your thoughts on it?
I agree with you, man. Phil Greco, he's selling the fight, but at the same time, he's speaking real facts.
Right.
You know, at the press conference, I know a lot of British people got mad at him. You know, for him only speaking facts and what Amir Khan put out there, man. Like Amir Khan put the business out there about his wife. Supposedly been cheating on him with Anthony Joshua. You know, he brought that to people's attention. You know, he could have kept that behind closed doors.
Yeah, hell,
but he put it out there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We haven't taken Amir Khan back in the ring since he came out with that crap. You know what I mean? So now that he's fighting a fighter, and Phil Greco, who's been out for a minute, and Phil Greco, who talked like Paulo Malignaggi, who at the press conference in the UK, in his hometown, where they trying to get the best of him, and he bringing up facts. You know what I mean? And Amir Khan couldn't take it, man. Like I say, he need to go thick and skin, man. I heard people say worse things to fighters, you know, and then lose their cool. They said they disrespected Amir Khan family, which I don't agree with.
I don't agree with that.
He took 2 losses. Right, he said he taking losses. He first lost you lost the fight to Canelo. You first lost your wife, and then you tweeting out things saying that, not even tweeting out, making videos saying that your wife was with Anthony Joshua, and once the man said he said, because they didn't let him finish his thing, he get up and throw water in his face.
Right.
Which is not that bad, but at the end of the day, I think Amir Khan needs to grow a little bit thicker.
Oh yeah, I definitely thought when he threw some water in his face, it did show some emotions, like, you know.
Yeah, it showed emotions. Yeah, like he's a weak man or something, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I think Phil Greco gonna be Amir Khan? I don't believe he's gonna be Amir Khan.
No, yeah, but he's winning outside the ring though.
I will say this: he exactly the one. We know how they can play a part inside the ring. Because, like I say, and I'm keep this short because we on calendar. But I remember Amir Khan was going to fight Danny Garcia, and Angel Garcia got into Amir Khan's head, and they got into an argument at the press conference, and he made Amir Khan went into that fight instead of using his head boxing. He went into that fight trying to fight.
Good point, man.
And he gave Danny Garcia a good chance to catch him like he did. So let's see if Phil Greco can muster the power to go up there. Because Amir Khan he's going on this fight trying to fight Phil Greco, trying to make a statement. So I feel like Phil Greco did the right thing to try to get the tactics to go his way and make it into a brawl in a fight where he got a chance to catch Amir Khan. And we don't see, man. I got Amir Khan winning, but I would just want to see the dog in Phil Greco, you know, because he is the dog. He fought Sean Porter for 10 rounds. He lost to Earl Spence, but he didn't stop coming. So at the end of the day, he got a shot if he can make Amir Khan fight, and if he can muster the power to land a big shot in that fight.
So you do feel?
I got him.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Well, I got Amir Khan winning, but I give Phil Greco a chance. I give him a chance.
So you do feel that Phil Greco could stop Amir Khan?
Like I say, we know that Amir Khan can be knocked out. If Phil Greco can pull a muster, if he can muster the power to catch Amir Khan with the right shot on the right spot, you got a chance to knock him out.
I just don't feel Phil Greco's power is that crazy, though, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It ain't that crazy, but at the end of the day, anything can happen in boxing. And like I said, he can get American out of curse just to run a fight. He got a shot to try to land. If he can load up on that shot, because we know it don't take that much power to knock somebody out to hit him on the chin. Like, what is it, 14 pounds? How many pounds you got to hit him with on the chin?
Shit,
14 pounds of pressure?
down there 10 pounds. Shit.
Yeah, so I just feel like if you can catch him with some type of um, power and muscle together and just cock back and swing one and hit his ass with it, he got a chance. Any man that put on gloves that get in the ring got a chance.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
I'm gonna say.
that's definitely a fact. And shouts out to Amir Khan, but in my personal opinion, I definitely felt like he showed his hand big time when it came down because it led him. When you throw water at somebody, that means what they said offended you. And not only that,
Right,
before he threw the water, he was like, "What the fuck?" And then he threw the water like,
right,
you know,
right.
you can never get mad at something that you said. Not only did you say it, you tweeted it, you texted. So
Yeah,
he can never get mad at that. I feel like we've been on this one for a while, but it's pretty entertaining though.
yeah. All I'm gonna say is watch what you put out in the universe, because it will come back at you. So we can keep it pushing.
Yep. With that being said, anything else you want to put on the money?
We keep it moving.
All right, let's just keep the train rolling in. Okay, we got this Devin Alexander. I mean, not Devin Alexander. We got the Alexander Povetkin versus David Price,
David
yo.
Price.
This is a sleeper one. This is a sleeper fight right here.
There's a super fight. Nah, I take first. I like the fight. Don't get me wrong. Two heavyweights. But the thing that I got a bone with is Alexander Povetkin keep getting put in these type of positions to where he getting shot at titles, but he's steady popping dirty for steroids, and nobody's really speaking on the man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people try to get Alexander Povetkin the pass, but we know he got a billionaire promoter that's backing him. You know, a lot of I know that. Oh well, he got a billionaire promoter. That don't mean he's paying people off. Floyd Mayweather just that, just that. But Floyd Mayweather never got popped for steroids. You know what I mean? He never got popped for nothing. So my whole thing is it's called Meladonia. I'm gonna say this: there was a lot of people from Russia getting caught on steroids from the whole Olympic team, and you come back to down the boxing. You know what I mean? So it's like they got something going on over there, like a steroid program process, or something that they're doing over there, man, that people need to check into. Now, you know me, little one. I'm not the type. I only like to talk about people being on steroids. You know, that's not even my mo. But to see people that get popped on steroids come back and get put in better positions, it's like, what discipline are y'all giving out? You know what I mean? What discipline are y'all giving out? Y'all put this man, Alexander Povetkin, right back in a position to fight for another belt. He's supposed to be fighting Anthony Joshua next if he beat David Price, which is absurd to me because we want the Wilder versus Joshua fight. That's what we've been waiting on.
Yeah, yeah.
Joshua said Wilder is next out his mouth. And I take Joshua as a man to make that fight happen. He said he's ready to do whatever he has to do to make the fight happen next. So I take him as a man to make that fight happen. But on Alexander Povetkin and my dude David Price, it's gonna be a good fight. Plus, on Joshua undercard. I just want them to check Alexander Povetkin and make sure he's clean. And I really don't care if he win or not because he's not. He's a hype job in my eyes. When I see him lose to Vladimir Klitschko, he's not going to be an elite heavyweight. It's not going to happen.
Oh no,
he's not going to be Anthony Joshua.
Oh no,
he's not going to be the Deontay
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he's a hype job though, Monty. I don't.
He's
I do.
He's a hype job, little one.
I
He's
do
a
feel
steroid
like
hype job.
I do feel like what kind of deteriorated his. Well, go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, to me he's a steroid hype job, and I'm just gonna keep it real. And I don't even like using steroids, but he got popped, and it's a fact. Right. I think the fight against Vladimir Klitschko, he looked like nothing. So it showed me against these elite fighters, he's going to be nothing. And that's my opinion. That's what I think from Alexander Povetkin. Now, we gonna see what he can do once somebody clean his ass up. Because once he fight Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder, the needle is coming out, the blood and urine is getting taken, and he will be checked. You know, so at the end of the day, we gonna find out what's in the system. He might be David Price. In my opinion, I believe he will be David Price. But at the end of the day, he's not going to be an elite fighter. and they must pull his ass from Russia to fight elsewhere. Because if he fight in Russia, he's going to find a way to cheat, in my opinion. But that's what I
Mm.
got to say on that little one. What's yours?
No, but let me tell you this. I definitely do feel like I said, I definitely was looking at this man sideways when he got popped, not only once but twice. And then people would try to come out and cover it up and say, "Oh, well, it wasn't really a steroid. It was a stamina enhancer. Whatever you put in your body to." And I remember this. I ain't gonna say your name, but I remember this. And he's an actual YouTube channel. But he was trying to leave like comments in my comment section, basically telling me it wasn't an actual steroid. I did a lot of research and studying on it. It's just
Uh-huh.
basically it's just a way to so it's a stamina enhancer. That's a
What say
fucking
a way to enhance his stamina?
yeah, that's a fucking steroid. Yeah, it might you might
Yeah, it
not
sounds
have
like a steroid to me too.
this is exactly. Yeah, you might not have a fucking you might not have all these extra muscles or you might not have a whole lot of extra power. But if you ask me if you taking a stamina enhancer, that means you have problem with your stamina, and that can take that problem away. It's not like Canelo Alvarez; he's working on his stamina by taking, but that we're gonna get into that Canelo Alvarez. But I do feel like that is a fucking you can't cover that up. That is a fucking steroid to me. If that's the
Uh-huh.
case, everybody could take a fucking stamina enhancer because, and I always tell you
Exactly.
guys this: if Wilder would have got caught for the stamina enhancer, I guarantee you guys wouldn't have done no studying on it. You wouldn't have done none of that.
Mm.
It would have just been a steroid,
Crucified
right?
him. Crucified him.
It
They
would
would
have
have
just been a
crucified
steroid.
him.
But as far I'm gonna get to the fight in a minute, but that's what I do feel about the steroid shit. That's another reason why I'm not a big fan. I'm not a fan. Period. Alexander Povetkin. He was growing on me a little bit before the steroid shit, and I told myself if he go out, if he beats Deontay Wilder, he can make me a fan. But I'm not a fan. I ain't got really no respect for this dude right here, and I'm with Monty. I really don't like the fact how this dude is like being overlooked. Like he didn't just get caught 2 times with steroids. Like
Right.
not once but twice. Once okay, but twice. So I don't give
Twice.
a fuck if you dislike this video just because I'm going ham on your boy Alexander Povetkin. I ain't no kiss ass over here. I lost a lot of respect for that dude. Now, as far as
Right.
my guy Monty saying that he feel like Alexander Povetkin ain't got no
It's a
skill
hype job.
is a hype job. Yeah. I disagree with you on that slightly though, because I understand why you say he can be a hype job. And
Uh-huh.
another reason to add to that to me is the steroid shit, of course. But I will say this though. I was telling myself, I was like, man, this dude he could do some things that could give a few fighters a few trouble. And between me and you,
Okay.
well, this is not between me and you. This is just for publicity. I had Alexander Povetkin being Wilder, yo. I ain't gonna lie, money. I had the dude being Wilder, but it was mainly I was rooting for Wilder, but it was mainly because I was like Alexander Povetkin. He do got a chin, and
Right.
and we was fighting in Alexander Povetkin's hometown. But this is before like I seen Wilder do what he do, like, and I know how he knows how to finesse and some extra shit. Like I was kind of sleeping on Wilder, but I picked Alexander Povetkin to beat him. But that's beside the point a little bit. I was kind of going for a while, but I was just gonna say Alexander Povetkin. I don't feel he's overhyped. I feel he could do a few things to give a few fighters problems. Now, will he beat Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? No. But Monty, just because you can't beat those two, that don't mean. I mean, I don't see Dillian White beating those two, but he's still a top 5 heavyweight now. I mean,
Um,
that's
I got him ranked in the top heavyweight, but I'm just saying for us become a champion, beat one of the elite heavyweights, it ain't gonna happen tomorrow.
yeah okay. So you don't see him beating Dillian White?
I believe he can beat Dylan White, but I feel Dylan White can beat him as well.
Yeah, exactly. Good, yeah, good comeback. And I was gonna say one more thing. I would love to see him getting on with Luis Ortiz after Luis Ortiz lose to Wilder. Um, they,
That'd be a great fight.
yeah, but I was gonna say one more thing, but it kind of slipped my mind. But it's cool. But
All right, you said Dylan White get Luis Ortiz or Alexander Povetkin?
No, I said Alexander Povetkin versus Luis Ortiz.
Luis Ortiz, I like to see that fight too.
Yeah, you know. But as far as the actual fight, Alexander Povetkin. Oh yeah, I was gonna say one more thing. When you said about the Vladimir Klitschko fight, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Vladimir Klitschko in that fight, man, he was doing a whole lot of holding. Don't get it twisted. You supposed to know how to deal with the holding. I agree with that as well. But
He leaned on a lot of tired him out. He leaned on him, but I still see Alexander Povetkin like try to make an adjustment or like what he was doing. It didn't move me to what he was doing in the ring.
oh
So
yeah, it
I'm
didn't
like,
move me neither.
you know what I mean?
It didn't move me neither. I know what you're saying. But I feel
Yeah.
like losing to Vladimir Klitschko don't automatically mean like because but yeah he did lose badly to Vladimir Klitschko, man. Vladimir Klitschko was catching his ass with a straight right all night.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. You was going like lose the battle might won't be that bad, but my whole thing is you fighting the elite. So once you find the elite, you got to show something to me that you
Oh
can hang
yeah,
on that
hell yeah,
level. To
hell
me,
yeah.
it didn't look like he can hang on that level with the elite fighter. You know what I mean?
I mean he
So,
did beat
and I know
Nathan
style
Cleverly
makes
though.
fights. I know style makes fights too, and different fighters bring out different things. But I feel like Joshua and Wilder are different type of fighters.
Yeah,
That's just
they'll
my
they'll
opinion.
definitely beat him. And we're gonna
Yeah.
move on real quick, but I'm gonna say one more thing.
All right, make
I,
your point.
no, the point is done. I was just wanted to get to the frog on top of the cake. Alexander versus David Price. David Price stopped Anthony Joshua in the amateurs, and
Yeah.
Joshua admitted
They
this.
supposed to they supposed to drop him in the ring with them.
No, he stopped him. I think Joshua admitted this. I was gonna make a video about this. Joshua admitted
Okay.
that he got dropped, or was it dropped? It was one of the two, but I think he said that he got stopped by David Price in the amateurs. But he said David Price is a hard puncher and he was young, etc., etc. But
Right.
I feel like David Price, he's a guy, he's one of those guys like he can't be slept on. Like he cannot be slept on because the puncher power, he can hit you
Yeah, I feel you.
he can hit you with a shot, you can be up out of there. But I do got Alexander Povetkin beating this dude. I got Alexander Povetkin dominating this dude. I can see him dominating him. But I'm not
Uh
sleep
huh.
on David Price, and that's my take on it.
Okay, okay.
Let's keep the train rolling. Oh, you got
Let's keep it rolling.
you want to put on it?
Now we done. Let's keep the train rolling.
All right, man. Let's keep the motherfucking train rolling. Make sure you subscribe to Molly Brown TV and your boy Love One and Hate One, and subscribe to my other page, Love I Hate Fighting and Drama, y'all. I got some heat over
Back.
there. All right, man. Matthysse calling out Manny Pacquiao, yo. Um, I'll go ahead and take this one first. Matthysse calling
All
out
right.
Manny Pacquiao. I think that's a good way to kind of rejuvenate his career, and he's in the right direction. He came a long way since losing again or quitting basically to Victor Postal. And he just
Right.
beat a undefeated fighter. He stopped him. He looked good in this fight. The man stopped
Yeah.
Emmanuel Taylor. And Lucas Matthysse, he could be a real problem at 147. I would not mind seeing him fight Errol Spence on the real. But he's calling out Manny Pacquiao. I think that's a good way to kind of get his name buzzing again. Let everybody know that he's willing to take on the top welterweights. But he would have really topped it for me if he would have called out Errol Spence, yo. That would have been dope, in my opinion. But that's my take on it. What's your take on it, Monty?
My thing is this. I would like to see a Matthysse versus Earl Spence, but we know he was Golden Boy, and we know Golden Boy want Earl Spence on the roster. So I feel like if he don't jump on the roster, they won't feed him Matthysse, which he don't need
Oh yeah,
Matthysse, but
Matisse is a
it will
golden
be a
boy.
it'll be a fun fight for us fans. But on Matthysse calling out Manny Pacquiao, I don't know if he'll get that fight. I don't know if Bob Earl gonna let Manny Pacquiao fight Matthysse. And you know what I'm saying? Knowing Matthysse can be a threat and beat Manny Pacquiao, he got a shot. To where he let Manny Pacquiao son to go to Matthysse over to Golden Boy, which will make Matthysse that much more bigger with Golden Boy instead of making somebody from top rank that much more bigger. I don't see it really happening, even though Matthysse wants to fight. I heard they say Matthysse should be trying to get a Madonna fight. That's probably the real appropriate fight, but we know Madonna's 1,700 pounds now, so that probably won't happen.
Oh yeah,
But
that's not happening.
I just feel like
That's not happening.
just feel like I feel like Matthysse trying to get him a big money fight before he go on out. You know, I really don't feel like Matthysse can beat a Thurman, Sean Porter, uh, Danny Garcia or Earl Spence, but he damn sure give them all a run. but you do have to give him a shot because of his power.
A big
You
shot.
must
A
give
big
him a
shot.
shot because of his power. So I still look at Matthysse as a threat at the 147-pound division now. But the Danny Garcia, I mean, I'm not Danny Garcia, the Devin Alexander, we'll touch on that later. But you do got to give Matthysse a shot, you know what I mean, at 147 against them fighting. Because, like I say, his power carried up. That's 2 knockouts in a row from Matthysse, you know. And he just got the WBA, what is super. So we know
No, he got
now.
he got a belt over there.
Yeah, so now he got the super. So they make him. I don't know if it's gonna make him a mandatory towards Keith Thurman or not, but I just know he got one. It's not the real belt, but it's supposed to put you on line to fight for the WBA regular. So I look at Matthysse, like I said, I still look at him as a dangerous threat in the game. He still look like you say, after being stopped by Victor Poster. I won't say quit, I say stop, because we know, like I say, once the eye go, you got to be smart about your business move. You can't, you'll love to be a warrior, but if you get your eye knocked out your head, you'll be a dumb fucking warrior. So I respect Matthysse. I got
Yeah,
to give him all the
I
credit in the
got
world.
respect for him too.
Yeah, I always like Matthysse, and I think I call him a dangerous player in the game, but I just don't think he can be. I don't think he'll get the Manny Pacquiao fight. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's gonna have the Bob. I'm not gonna give it Manny Pacquiao thunder to Matthysse. You better give it to Terrence Crawford or someone over in that stable,
Yeah,
Lomachenko. You know, so
somebody in house.
that's how I look. That's my take on that. We keep this train rolling. You know.
Yeah, let's definitely keep the train rolling. We get that was definitely quick. Um, yeah, but me and Money got a lot of respect for Matisse. That's all I want to say on it. And he could
Right.
definitely give anybody problems, but I can see him taking some losses as well. That being said,
Right.
let's keep the motherfucking train rolling. Um,
Rolling.
we got Adrien Broner versus Omar Figueroa, man. And the reason I'm bringing this up again, y'all, this gonna be real quick and easy. The reason I'm bringing this up again, y'all, is because I've been really thinking about who's gonna win this fight, and this is probably gonna be the best Broner that we've seen in a long time. Um, because I really do feel like Broner is in a situation where it's money involved now. Broner, he knows that he's trying to get that stock back to where it once was, or he's trying to get near it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and say I want Adrian Broner to pull through in this fight, but I really do feel that Omar Figueroa got a style and he hits hard and he prevents the style to me that I really do feel that he could prevent that Marcos McDonald type of style, if not close to it. But I just don't know if he faced somebody that hit as hard as Adrien Broner. Yo, Adrien Broner got some serious punching power. To be the only person to not stop, to drop Sean Porter is big. So I'm really on the fucking fence in this fight, yo. I need you to break some things down to me, Monty, because I'm like, I haven't been this much on the fence in the fight in a while. I really do
I
feel like
got you.
I really feel
I
almost.
got you.
I really feel that Omar Figueroa might just pull this off, yo. But I can see Adrian Broner doing the same thing. So, holla at me, money.
I'm looking at it like this. Credit Omar Figueroa what he did to Robert Guerrero because he got a lot of people thinking that he hit hard as fuck. But you do got good power. Omar Figueroa do got good power. I'll give him
Right.
that. One thing about Omar Figueroa, and I'm gonna keep it real,
Do
he
you
do
think he
throw a
hit
lot
harder
of
than
punches.
Mikey?
Huh?
Do you think he hit harder than Mikey?
Hell no. No one near hard as Mikey. No,
Mm.
no, no. My thing is this: Robert Guerrero still right there in front of him. Robert Guerrero didn't even train for Omar Figueroa. He just did CrossFit. So once you go to CrossFit, he did no training in the gym. He did CrossFit. You know that means he just running, working out, exercising out. He exercises. He didn't do no boxing training. So he
Mm-hmm.
went to the fight just prepare for war. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. And I actually think Robert Guerrero is done with boxing now. So I'm looking at it like this: Adrian Broner, no right? And I'm going to keep it real. And we must think about this, loved one. We never seen Adrien Broner lose 2 fights in a row, back to back. I don't never think
He
it happened in his
arguably lost
career.
2 fights in a row. A lot of people thought
No,
he,
I said
a lot of people thought he lost to
no.
Granados.
Listen to me, loved one. We never seen Adrien Broner lose 2 fights in a row. Did he get the win against Granados?
Yeah, on paper, shit.
All right.
Paul
No,
Williams
no,
got the
no,
win
no,
against Lara.
no.
Paul Williams got the win against Lara though
Wait a
on
minute.
paper.
Wait a minute. Laura beat the shit out of Paul Williams. Granados didn't beat the shit out of Adrien Broner.
I'm
Come
just
on now,
saying though, on paper,
no, you can't look at, you can't, if you had to say a fight was close, which fight was closer, Granados and Broner or Williams and Laura, which one would you say?
oh no, I wasn't comparing them as far as the fight is concerned.
Yeah,
I'm just saying a win on
yeah.
paper isn't
So
everything.
no, that's not what I'm saying because we all know Laura really beat Paul Williams. She really beat Paul Williams. You can't really say Granados really beat Adrien Broner, and I had Adrien Broner winning that fight. He landed a cleaner and harder shots. Don't get me wrong. Granados put up
It
a
could have
try.
went.
He put
That
up a
one could have
try.
went either way, money.
He put up a try, love one, but Broner landed the cleaner, harder shots. Now, my whole thing is this: Adrien Broner never lost 2 fights in a row. I'm just breaking some things down for you.
Yeah, I
He
got you.
never lost 2 fights in a row. Adrien Broner knows that this probably is his last shot at trying to take over the sport of boxing, which we know he's not taking over the sport of boxing. I'm just gonna keep it real. He do have a shot because he's Adrien Broner, and them 3 losses on his record, he can clear that up by winning. But
Right.
Omar Figueroa got hand problems. I'm praying he make it to training camp to make it to the fight. I'm praying he make it to the fight.
Mm.
Now, AB is on some different shit over in the headbanging gym. You know, he opened the headbanging gym with Kevin Cunningham, and he's still working with Mike Stafford. If my man remember me. Now I'm gonna look at it like this. You hit it on the head when you said it's gonna be the hardest punch Omar Figueroa ever faced. Omar Figueroa throw a lot of shots, yo. I think Omar Figueroa almost get beat by my guy Antonio DeMarco. You know, Antonio DeMarco. If I'm not mistaken, it was Antonio DeMarco.
No, that was a good
Don't
fight
quote me
though.
on
That
that
was a
one.
good fight. I know what fight you're talking about.
So, uh, my dude Omar Figueroa, he loved to throw. Now he know how to switch side to side, but his defense is not everything. It gives Adrien Broner, and that's why I'm telling people style makes fights. He gives Adrien Broner too many chances to counter. I'm gonna tell you, Adrien Broner is not going to move this fight. He's going to be in the pocket with Omar Figueroa. He's going to be in the pocket
I
with
can see
Omar
that.
Figueroa.
I can see that.
And once he go to the body, because he's faster than Omar Figueroa, he's going to stop Omar Figueroa. I'm telling people now, Adrien Broner is going to stop Omar Figueroa. And if I'm wrong, crucify me. Listen to me. There's so many counter shots Adrien Broner got coming. The uppercut hook is Adrien Broner's best shot, and he's going to have it all night. He's going to have it all night. If he don't deliver the uppercut hook all night, he will lose the fight. But in my opinion, I just feel like Adrien Broner power, speed is going to take over this fight. He knows that he can't come to this fight bullshitting around because he knows if he loses to Omar Figueroa,
right,
no one is ever going to take him serious again. This is it right here. There's no more coming back after this. There's no more. If you don't beat Omar Figueroa, Adrien Broner, you can say what the fuck you want to say all you want. Nobody is going to believe you. Nobody is going to believe
I
you,
ain't gonna lie.
bro.
You made some good
He's
points.
done.
You made some
He's
good points.
done. Adrien Broner know that for a fact, bro. He know that for a fact. If he don't bring his ass into this fight and fight his ass off and win in impressive fashion, he is done. He is done. It ain't no taking over nothing. Earl Spence is way too far. Terrence Crawford is way too far. Keith Thurman is way too far. So for you to try to play catch up and you steady going back, it's not going to happen. Sean Porter, I'm sorry. Sean Porter is way too far. So it's like he got to come to this fight and put on a spectacular show. He got to make it look good. He got to back his words up this fight. And I believe he's going to do it. But will I count Omar Figueroa to win this fight? No, I won't. Because Omar Figueroa, I know he is a solid, strong motherfucker. And he coming to fight. And he has somewhat of a chin. But I think Omar Figueroa fight a friend that was his friend that he put out. He beat him. I think he dropped him in like the 9th or the 10th round. But if Omar Figueroa never dropped him, he would have lost that fight. Because the guy was on his ass. And the guy, you know what the guy did so well, little one that won him the fight almost? The counter shots that Omar Figueroa gave to him because his defense was not superb. So I just look at Adrien Broner coming in. I pray Omar Figueroa make it to the fight. I hope his hands hold up. But I still feel like in this fight, with him throwing so many punches and how strong Adrien Broner is, they're going to clash. And I feel like Omar Figueroa's hands going to hurt. And if he don't bow out on the stool, Adrien Broner is going to stop him in the ring. That's my take on that one.
I could definitely see that. It was the same shit with Antonio DeMarco. Motherfuckers was thinking
Yeah,
that Antonio DeMarco was gonna get Broner, because of the power and shit, and Broner showed up. Let's not act like
yeah,
Broner can't show up. Not to mention this too. It's really no shame in losing to Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is a skillful fighter. Um,
facts.
so it ain't like he
And
lost to a
can I make
bum.
and can I make one more point,
Go
love
ahead,
one?
go
Because
ahead.
I'm happy you brought that up, brother. I'm happy you brought that up. That's why you my brother. After the Mikey fight, right? A lot of people think Adrien Broner just blew up, but he didn't. One thing about Adrien Broner, he stayed in the gym because he knew he had to make a statement after that fight, right? So he's still in good shape right now. And the best thing is, and this I want to let people know, he's still in boxing shape, to where he still can go in and get a good fight off in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the best thing that I like because it's not like he took a break away. And the Mikey fight didn't kill his confidence
Oh
because
no,
in that fight,
it didn't. It
in that
didn't.
fight, um, in that fight, like I say, Mikey won, but it wasn't like a Madonna ass beat. You know what I mean?
No, it
To
wasn't.
where he got to take time off, and it's like, damn, man, it was a good solid chess match that Mikey beat him at. A good solid chess match, but that's why I say this fight is going to show because Omar Figueroa, he got to come down. He got to come down. So at the end of the day, um, I just feel like trying to power with speed is going to be too much. And like I say, people got to go back and look at the Antonio DeMarco fight, how he fought Omar Figueroa. Uh, Look at the Ricky Burns fight. Uh, uh, Jerry Bermontes, that's his name. His friend Jerry Bermontes, he won by split decision because he dropped him one time. Omar Figueroa dropped him, and that's how he got the win. But Jerry Bermontes was fighting the shit out of him, and they grew up together, and he gave him so many counter shots, and it showed. And that's when I said, damn, boy, Figueroa defense ain't really shit for it. All he like to do is slow. And Adrien Broner gonna take advantage of it, brother. He's gonna take advantage of it, and he's gonna stop my dude Omar Figueroa. And Omar Figueroa gonna be able to bounce back because it's gonna be his first loss. But Adrien Broner will get the W. He will stop Omar Figueroa, and I will win money from casual boxing talk from this fight.
Let me say this though. My only
Let me say this,
problem.
loved one. Let me say this, loved one. Uh, Casual boxing talk. I'm talking to you. Casual boxing talk. $100 on Adrien Broner, baby. Let's make it happen. Go ahead, loved one.
Yeah, Cowboy talk. See, I got so many. He got so much money coming my way. I need to let. I'm trying to get money off him for so many fights. But I was gonna say this one more thing about the dude, Adrien Broner. My only problem with Adrien Broner is every time I put my full belief in this dude, it's like I end up coming up short. I swear, I end up coming up short. So I really do. This is my last belief I'm gonna give in Adrien Broner because I feel like Adrien. You made a great point when you said that Adrien Broner still in fighting shape and he took a good opponent fast. He could have took a tune up. He could have took
Facts.
a bum fighter and then fought Omar Figueroa later. This guy
But
was like, fuck that shit. I want Omar Figueroa right now.
you remember what I told you, loved one? We can all crucify Brahma. Everyone crucify Brahma, but they never give him love and respect for the fights that he put on.
Oh
Every
yeah,
time Brahma
exactly,
step into the ring,
exactly.
it's always tough competition, right? He always fights tough competition. Win, lose, or draw, they must respect the man for that. And I'm gonna say this one thing about Omar Figueroa. Omar Figueroa, I like him, man. I'm not the resume type of man. I am not the resume type of man to try to down somebody because I say, as long as you got the skills, you got the talent. But when he fought Jerry Bermontes, that's his friend. They fought each other back. They had a little animosity though, but I'm gonna say that was a step up fight for him. After that, he fought Daniel Estrada. But Daniel Estrada is an okay fighter. I'm not gonna say too much. But after Daniel Estrada, he fought Ricky Burns, which Ricky Burns, we know Ricky Burns on the downside, but I still like Ricky Burns. Then he
Right.
fought Antonio DeMarco. Then he fought Robert Guerrero. So the competition it ain't the best competition in the world. It's good competition, but it's not the best
Yeah.
competition in
Oh
the
yeah.
world.
It's definitely
Adrien,
not the best competition.
this is this is the best fighter that he ever fought in his life, right here, Adrien Broner. This is the best fighter that Omar Figueroa fought
But
in his
it
life,
could.
besides Robert Guerrero. But it's going to
That power
show.
is there
It's
though,
going to
man.
show
That power.
how
It But when it comes down to the power, he might just be either number one or number two. When it comes down to the power, you can argue he's number one if you feel that he hits harder than Mike Garcia. I
Who?
mean,
Hell no, he don't hit harder than Mike
no, I
Garcia. Don't
know
get me
we
wrong.
we know
He's
that.
27-0. Oh, no, don't get me wrong. He got 19 KOs. Listen to me. He got 19 KOs, but that's just padding the record. We know what that means with the type of fighters you fight.
Yeah,
You get
yeah, yeah.
19 KOs, right?
But what
But I'm gonna
about
tell you this.
who's next though?
I'm gonna tell you this. Huh?
No, he don't hit harder than McDonough. He don't hit harder than McDonough. Huh?
Oh no, we don't hit harder than Madonna. Like I tell
Yeah.
you,
So he don't got no
one.
power that Adrien Broner haven't seen yet.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna say his power was the 7 fights where he did step up. The 7 fights where he did step up, he got 3 stoppers in those fights, you know. So
So
he
yeah.
got 3 out of 7. So you gotta respect that. You gotta
Right, hell
respect
yes.
that. You gotta respect that. But I will say this though. If you couldn't stop Antonio DeMarco and Ricky Burns, then I'm not gonna really put your power too far up there. Like I say, it's not gonna be scary power to Adrian Broner. His
It's
power,
not. It's
and
not.
that's my whole fact. Don't get me wrong, he's gonna have power. AB gonna feel it, you know, because you're getting punched. But it's not gonna be scary power to where it's like Madonna or Mikey Garcia, where you gotta watch out for him because he's crafty. But it's not Madonna and Mikey Garcia power, you know. Well, I feel like as long as you can see that shot coming, Adrian Broner will be okay. But I'm gonna tell people this is a dog fight, and this might be fight of the year. This is
Yeah.
a dog fight,
Yeah, this gonna be
and
a
this
good
might
fight
be
right
fight of
here.
the year because Adrian Broner is gonna let his hands go against my man. What's his name?
Omar
Omar
Figueroa.
Figueroa.
But
He's gonna let his hands go. He's gonna let his hands go because he got different trainers in his ear, and he got trainers in his ear that he can't talk back to. He cannot talk back to a Barry Hunter. He cannot talk back to a Kevin Cunningham. Don't get me wrong, he loves Mike Stafford. But Mike Stafford is a trainer that he loves that he can talk back to. He cannot talk back to these trainers. Do what I tell you to do. And I feel like he'll go into that ring, he's gonna let his hands go, and the speed and power will prevail at night for Adrian Broner, and it will be a stoppage. I'll let your boy.
oh, and
Let's
I
keep this
swear to
motherfucker
God, man.
train rolling.
Let me say one more thing. I gotta rebuttal a little bit.
Handle your business, my brother. Handle your business.
Let me say this, man. Um, you make some very persuasive points, and another thing is too. It's like you Adrian Broner's lawyer right now. Good God, like how can about talk say good God? you made a good case.
God, he gonna put. I'm telling you, Adrian Broner gonna go on. He gonna put hands and feet on this boy. I'm telling you, man. When you look at this boy, I mean, he front foot hit me. He stepped to the side. That boy come back, bro. He hit him like that.
Oh my
Man,
God,
God, I mean,
entertainment all
this is
day.
casual boxing talk. Listen to me, people. If you want to get paid, ride with your boy casual boxing talk. If you lose
Oh,
your money,
shit.
ride with Money Brad TV, ride with Love Hayward, ride with Q City, the music man, the music. You know what I mean? If you want to ride like that, cause this your boy, Love Boy.
Oh my gosh, shouts out to Council Boston Talk, man. Pay me my money
Shout
though.
out to Casual Boxing Talk, man. We just need to go to West Virginia and send the paper,
Okay, you a
send the
walking lick though,
paper.
but shouts out to Council Talk. But no, back to what I was saying though. I was you feel me? But I was gonna say this on some real shit though. Had to fuck around
Uh-huh.
with this nigga for a minute. But at the end of the day, I want to say this, yo, and I mean this from the heart. You made some good points. You had to stand up for Adrian Broner, and the judge is looking at Omar Figueroa kind of sideways now. We might have to lock his ass back up. But at the end of the day, I'm just letting you know. I'm rolling with Adrian Broner this fight, man. I think Adrian Broner gonna pull it off. He has to pull this one off, and I don't feel like Omar Figueroa is nowhere near as special as Mikey Garcia. So. Um, with that being said, I really do feel like Adrian Broner taking this fight. It kind of reminds me of the Carl Froch. Remember when Carl Froch lost to Andre Ward? And he was like, "Fuck that."
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Fuck that." And he immediately he got back in the ring with what's the guy name?
It wasn't George Grove, was it?
Lucien Butte. Lucien Butte. Lucian Butte.
It was, he fought Lucian Bute after,
Yeah,
that
right
was still
after
a Super 6
right,
tournament then, right? It was
yeah.
still a Super 6 tournament. Okay, yeah.
So that it reminds me of that fight. Like Adrian Broner, he's
Mm-hmm.
coming back. He's not taking a soft touch, and he's fighting Omar Figueroa. That being said, we've been on this one for like 10,
We've been,
15
I know,
minutes.
I'm ready. I'm ready when you're done making that point. You keep this bitch rolling. Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's all I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you one more thing. Do you feel like Adrien Broner could do anything in the Sean Porter rematch, or would Sean Porter even take that fight?
I don't know if Sean Porter take that fight and that Adrien Broner fight his way back to a belt. But you know what? I believe Kenny Porter will make Sean Porter take that fight because it's going to be a big paycheck.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it depends. It depends on where Adrien Broner at. Like if he ain't got a couple wins and be back to a title competition, like a title contention, like he in position for it, yeah, they'll take it because Sean Porter lost as well. So they'll take that fight. They'll take it. Like you say, he wanted a 2-fight contract. Every time he wanted to fight somebody like Adrien Broner, Kenny Porter wanted to do it twice because he knows there'll be a bigger paycheck involved. So I believe they'll take it.
Yeah, I could
And
definitely.
and the boy Spence, they'll take it. Trust and believe.
Ooh, shit. I don't think Broner might fight Errol Spence. Though. I don't think he'll fight Errol Spence.
No. I'm talking about the Porters. I say to avoid
Oh
Earl
yeah.
Spence,
Oh,
they'll
okay,
take
okay,
that
okay.
fight.
To avoid
But
him.
not Bronner. Bronner and Earl Spence not gonna never fight. I ain't gonna say never, but Bronner ain't going that route. But plus, Bronner back at 140 anyway, so
Yeah,
we're gonna let Bronner reign there.
yeah, yeah. But Adrien Broner, we fuck with you. We give you a whole lot of airtime. We 40 minutes in, but that shit happens.
Let's keep it rolling. Let's
Keep the
keep it
train
rolling.
rolling. All right, y'all. We got Devin Alexander versus Victor Ortiz, man. Um, some people feel that Devin Alexander gonna win. A lot of people was picking Victor Ortiz, man. This is that
Yeah, I
that kind of
know.
that kind
So
of got me
we gonna
shocked.
we gonna keep this one real fast because we're on the limit. But Devin Alexander is my St. Louis brother. Everyone knows Marty Brown from St. Louis, baby. Everyone knows Marty Brown from St. Louis, baby. Born and raised and still here kicking like a licking, like a chicken, like a chicken. But listen, everybody. I see a lot of people picking Victor Ortiz, saying Victor Ortiz gonna be Devin Alexander. No, everybody thinks Victor Ortiz gonna put hands and feet on Devin Alexander. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. One thing you know about Victor Ortiz, if you quit once, you'll quit all the time. Victor Ortiz don't have a heart. But one thing men low will always say is, you never seen Victor Ortiz in a boring fight. When he was
Facts.
knocking some motherfucker out or he was getting knocked out his damn self. He's going on the calf and somebody else going on the calf. This is the thing. Victor Ortiz still got power and speed, which is a deadly combination. He still got boxing skills, which is great for him. One thing about Devin is a superb boxer, though. He's a superb boxer, and Devin, he don't have to look addiction that he was on when he was fighting other fighters now. It showed in his last fight. And I'm going to tell people, for me saying Devin Alexander and knowing Devin Alexander and watching his rise from the bottom to the top, Devin is back, man. Devin is back. Somebody like Victor Ortiz will present a few problems towards Devin because I think they both southpaws, so they know the left hand. But the thing is, Devin will be able to be consistent with what he's doing. Once Victor get hit, you can hit Devin, but he's not going to stop. You hit Victor, he's going to stop, man. That's the whole thing about someone quitting. Yes, Vic's going to come out fast and quick and explosive early on. But once Devin starts getting to the body and catch him, and Devin will catch him, because I think Devin got more speed than Vic, but I will
You
say Vic
do.
got more power than Devin. You know what I mean? I will give Vic the power edge, but don't sleep on Devin because Devin got power as well. Like Lil One had shown it in his Nightmare video and one of his other videos. Devin caught Wanya Rango. Wanya Rango has never been knocked out. Devin caught him with
Exactly.
an uppercut. Junior Witter has never been stopped. Devin stopped him. So it's like I got Devin beat the hard hit my man Randall Belly for the belt. Randall Belly knocked out Mike Jones. This thing people forget, man. You understand? Devin beat Madonna. People forget about those things. You
Yeah.
understand?
And he also
Devin
said
beat
make
Matisse.
he said
People forget
McDonald don't
about
hit
those
hard,
things.
Joe.
Exactly. Madonna hit hard as fuck.
Yeah.
So
It lets you know
Devin
where
will
he's
show
sitting
up in
at.
this fight. Devin will be Devin in this fight. And I think Devin more hungry than Victor Ortiz right now. You understand? Victor Ortiz left boxing because he was tired of getting knocked out. Devin had to step away from boxing for a minute because he had some type of addiction. But Devin Hart is in boxing. Vic Ortiz, don't get me wrong, you got the look to go to Hollywood and do other things.
That's the
Devin don't have
stars.
those. He don't have those luxuries. So boxing is his life. So and plus Devin brother Vaughn is out of jail and in the corner now, which people forget. Vaughn supposed to be a superstar right now, but he went to prison. But now he's out with his little brother that give him even more motivation. You understand? So look out for them that's going to have a big night on February the 17th and move on to bigger and better things. I like Victor Ortiz, but he's going down.
Yeah,
Devin Alexander, by a decision.
yeah,
Unanimous decision.
Victor
That's my
Ortiz.
pick.
Yeah, I got Victor Ortiz. He might stop Victor Ortiz in my opinion, yo. People want to talk.
It's a possibility.
People want to talk all this shit with Devin Alexander ain't got no power. Man, listen, this man dropped Maidana, y'all. He dropped Maidana and hurt
Facts,
Maidana. He dropped Maidana and
facts.
hurt Maidana. Victor Ortiz, this
Hey, can
motherfucker.
I say one thing, little one? Can
Go
I say
ahead, one
one
more
thing?
thing. Go
Because I
ahead.
get tired of people saying these things. Oh, that's what the Madonna does with Robert. That's what the Madonna does with Robert Garcia. It doesn't matter. That was Madonna. You
That was
tell me
Maidana.
Madonna is Madonna
And
regardless.
not
So
only
that's
that,
all I wanted to say.
you can't train the chin or put muscle on the chin. So the man
Facts,
still got hurt. Yo, the man got hurt and
facts.
dropped by um Alexander. We gotta keep the train moving. I just want to say one more thing.
Let's keep it
Do
rolling. We done.
do Victor Ortiz really hit harder than Randall Bailey, Lucas Matthysse, Maidana? I mean, Devin Alexander got a fucking granite chin. He's gonna
Right.
beat
And
Victor
took it all.
Ortiz. He's gonna beat Victor Ortiz, yo. And all I
Facts.
need, count my talk. Just take your ass to the store. Like you know how to do that. It ain't hard. I mean, you know, when you done something so much, it's not that hard to do it again. So you already know what's the deal. So,
Good God.
oh my God, good God, count. You listen to
Let's keep the
me.
train rolling up.
Yeah, for real though. But with that being said, let's keep the train rolling. We got Tyson Fury versus Shannon Briggs, and I think this is another sleeper fight right here.
Let's go, champ.
Um,
This is Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. I have a contract coming your way. Shannon Briggs, I want you to sign the contract. You're my guy. Let's go, champ. You know, contract's coming your way.
I did like that, and that's one thing I love that Tyson Fury brings to the table is the trash talking, the shit talking,
Yes, sir.
the call outs, the hopping inside the ring for Deontay Wilder. You know, that's one thing that Tyson Fury brings to the table, man, and I really respect the shit out of that. Now, as far as the fight, I ain't gonna lie. Um, I still think that's an entertaining fight. I got Tyson Fury, but yeah, I got Tyson Fury winning that fight by decision. Not to mention I could see them setting up a Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua fight. So Shannon Briggs will have to go in there and stop this dude, which is possible. Yo, I really think people sleep on Tyson Fury. He don't got the best chin, yo. He do not got the best chin.
Facts. Steve Cunningham put him down, so we know that.
Exactly. And Shannon Briggs got power. But I'm going with
That's one
Tyson
thing he do
Fury.
got.
Yeah, I'm going with Tyson Fury though, but let's just make one quick, man. What's your take on it?
I got Tyson Fury in this fight, though. Like you said, it's going to be an entertaining fight. The press conference probably be more entertaining than the fight itself, but it's going to be one hell of a fight, though. Shannon Briggs is going to come in, he's going to try to win. You know, this is shot at like he worked his way up to this shot. You know, whether it's Tyson Fury coming off a 2-year layoff or not. I'm happy for Shannon Briggs. I'm getting a shot. We know Shannon Briggs got popped for something. Like I say, I want to say one thing about one fight, and I want to say about the next. Shannon Briggs got popped for something. It was wrong. But like I said, if they're not gonna discipline one guy, don't get mad at the other one. But it should be a stricter discipline for these guys getting popped for these steroids in this boxing game. But at the end of the day, I take Tyson Fury in this fight by unanimous decision. I could see Tyson Fury dropping Shannon Briggs a few times. I feel like Shannon Briggs, he's at an age now to where he feel good, he think himself in a good shape. But at the end of the day, once you get on with a good elite fighter, the age start to show. I feel like at the every movement will be too much and his reach and length will be too much. Shannon Briggs will try his best. It just won't be enough for the night. I got Tyson Fury down the decision, but I won't be mad if he get a TKO or a stoppage though on Shannon Briggs.
Yeah, I can see that as well. And another thing is too, people sleep on how young Tyson Fury is. The man is like 29, 28. So
Facts, you know he look like he's 49 years old. Facts.
you do like you like 80. But yeah.
Tyson Fury, this is the Gypsy King. I want to tell loved one at Money Brown TV, I fuck with you guys, but don't you ever fuck with the Gypsy King age again, ever. Tyson another, I put this size 25 foot right up you guys' asses, because I'm Tyson Fury, baby. I got a long dick.
Oh, this nigga stupid, man. Y'all, we gotta keep the train rolling, y'all.
Let's keep it going, bro.
All right, we got the Canelo versus Triple G, the rematch, yo.
Canelo Triple D 2.
Hit him first, money. Hit him first.
I'm hitting first with it. Canelo won the first fight, he'll win the second fight. That's it. Nah, let me quit playing. Look, this is a good fight, man. This is a good
Yes.
fight. Triple G is a hell of a fighter with power, but like me and Lil One always say, Triple G is stuck in the style that he's stuck in, just like Sergey Kovalev was stuck in the style he's stuck in. Once you come over here and it's a European style of fighting. This is no not this is no racial remorse. We know the European style of fighting is one hell of a style of fighting. You know, it's almost like a fundamental 1-2. They stuck in their ways. That's what they learned. Sort of like the Cuban style of fighting. You know what I mean? Once you're stuck in that point in that system, that's your style. You can't really switch up. You can try some new things, but at the end of the day, once shit gets tough and rough, you're going back to what you know. I don't think Triple G can switch up nothing. And I don't think he needs to switch up nothing because that's his style and it worked for him this far. But at the end of the day, Canelo is the younger, hungrier, I ain't gonna say stronger fighter, but he's the young, hungrier, and the more and the fighter they can make more adjustments. You know what I mean? Like if you tell Triple G to make adjustments, it's throw Triple G whole game plan off. You tell Canelo to make adjustments, you can go out there and adjust and still stick to the game plan. Triple G only got to stop you, come for a style with a hard jab, go to the body, but he uses fundamental, try to wait for something to open up and hit you with a big shot, and after that he try to take you out. Canelo going nice, he box and he try to counter punch. And when he hits you with a big shot, he tries to take you out. But Canelo can throw more combinations. Canelo can do more inside the pocket. Triple G is a one shot thrower, maybe a 1-2. He jab, try to catch you with a big shot. With Canelo, he can boom, 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 load up with 3 big shots at once. Like I say, Canelo need a. I don't think he can fix the stamina problem. I think he can try to pace himself more through rounds, but just make these rounds more telling. You understand? To where once you do get to later rounds, you'll be up on the books more. But like Lil One say, his stamina, it's not that he got a real terrible stamina problem. He got a first stamina problem because he do always win a championship round, and it's not
Facts.
because of the judges. It's not because of the judges. So we don't want to hear that. He actually wins the championship rounds because
Do
God
your
tell you
research.
he found the extra um up in him, and he just pulled it out the head because either he deterred somebody out or he going out, he put his full wheel down, and he pushed himself to get them last couple of rounds. You understand? So a lot of people thought that Triple G wasn't tired last fight. Triple G just had a good way of hiding his targets, but Triple G was tired. I had a Triple G fan who I betted money against said, man, Triple G was tired. You understand? He's the only one that admitted that because it was from Canelo body work. I feel like Canelo will do more body work this fight, and he will get the fight this time. Unanimous decision. Canelo Alvarez. Go
Oh
ahead, little
yeah.
one.
And like I said, people think that Canelo is working on his stamina because of he has bad stamina. No, that's not the problem. He working on his stamina because he know he's gonna throw more punches in this fight. Canelo Alvarez is
Facts.
not stupid. He knows that if I throw more punches against Triple G, I got it in the bag. Not to
Facts.
mention, I barely threw punches, or you guys want to claim he barely threw punches, and he still landed the more effective and cleaner punches. Um,
Facts.
with that being said, I'm gonna tell you guys like this. Yes, Triple G, hell yeah, fuck yeah, Triple G was tired in that fucking first fight, but
There you go.
he don't. With Canelo, his thing is he gets really red when he's tired. Like his whole body turns extremely red when he's tired. Um, and in my opinion, that can make a man appear more tired than what he already is too. But
But he is.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like I told you guys, and I'm gonna say it again, if Canelo has this bad stamina, if his stamina is so much of a problem, why doesn't he get stopped late? Not only does he not get stopped late, but he wins the championship rounds. In his last like 6 fights, he clearly won the 12th round.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, that's all I want to say on it. I got Canelo all day. I just feel like this time it'll be a clear win. No shenanigans involved. No nothing. And Triple G is not gonna
Decision,
stop Canelo.
decision or knockout. Which one you think? Decision
I
or
was
knockout?
I feel like he. I listen, you guys. I will say this. I do feel like Canelo could probably stop Triple G. I don't think it's gonna happen. I see decision money, but I could see it. I could definitely see it because Canelo was catching Triple G with some good shots. But if
With some
Canelo
good
go,
shot.
if he goes to the body more in this fight, I feel like in the end of the fight he could just start welling on his ass, and it could probably be like
And
a
probably get Get a
Probably
TKO stoppage.
exactly. Like I could see
Yeah.
that. Canelo is not playing with this dude at all.
Yeah.
But with
Let's
that,
keep the train rolling.
yeah, that was a good one though. We
Great
both
one.
got Canelo, right?
Facts.
Hold on.
Facts.
What do
Let him
you
know.
see? You see decision? I
Canelo,
forgot.
Canelo decision.
Yeah.
Canelo decision.
Okay. Yeah, you did say that. My bad. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we pretty much killed this one. Let's get into the main motherfucking event, y'all. We got something heavy for y'all. Something nice, heavy, you know, like cook crack in this motherfucker. But at the end of the day, let me hit y'all with it. Errol Spence, man. We're gonna compare these two dudes unbiasedly, man. We got like three dudes we gotta compare to Errol Spence. Not only that, Danny Garcia is finally growing some balls and calling out Errol Spence. I don't know, is it because he's trapped in the corner and he feel like he has to do it, or he's been hearing everybody talking about he's ducking Errol Spence, or do he actually feel like he can beat Errol Spence? Um, I don't see him doing it, but like I will say this though. Danny Garcia is a guy, he got a chin, but I ain't never seen nobody stab at that body all night like Errol Spence. I know he's gonna do. Not to
Facts.
mention, Danny Garcia is not like super duper fast. He's not slow, but he's not super duper fast. But Danny Garcia is he's an elite fighter. He's definitely we're not overlooking Brandon Rios, but I see him beating Brandon Rios. And another thing is too, I feel like people sleep on Danny Garcia's defense. Like the dude be slipping punches, he be slipping punches inside the pocket, and he be throwing pretty good body shots too. But with that being said, I feel like by the time he actually fights Errol Spence, it's gonna be like in 2025 or something. So, with that being said, Mike, what's your take on it?
Um, I look at it like this: Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and Keith Thurman. They can fight their ass off. They can fight their ass off. I only question their hearts. What holds them back from getting into the ring with Earl Spence? What makes them feel weary of Earl Spence? I'm not going to call them afraid or scared, but why are they so weary of fighting Earl Spence? You know, I believe they can hold their own against him, but
I
I
think they
don't
want
believe they
somebody
can
else to
win.
do it first. They want to
Right,
be able to.
I don't believe they can win. Kell Brooks took the leap of faith and he got his ass socket broke.
Yeah.
Lamar Peters came in, he got word down to put out. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, y'all supposed to be the elite of the elite. You know what I mean? Y'all supposed to be the king of kings.
Right.
You know? Y'all supposed to be in that ring fighting like a motherfucker. Don't tell me y'all gonna let Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford come up and show y'all off. Jeff Horn fighting Terrence Crawford. I believe he would have took on Earl Spence. No, don't tell me a man have to come from Australia and a guy got to come from 140 to 147 and come fight this guy that's been calling y'all out for almost 3 years now. And he made his mark in the game. God must give him a shot. But Danny Garcia calling him out, I feel like he only doing it because he got a fight coming up and he need attention on that fight. Will he fight Earl Spence? I don't know. I made a video on it. I'll believe it when I see it. You know what I mean, loved one? I believe it when I see it. They make up so many excuses about Earl Spence, this, that, and all this, and give so many dilemmas and give so many things to do. They got ultimatums, and when a man go and do what they ask him to do, they still don't give him a shot at fighting. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. But y'all will fight each other. Y'all want to play ring around the road. Y'all want to play triangle theory with each other instead of adding that man to the mix. You know what I mean? That man being talked about in boxing more than all y'all at the moment. But y'all don't want to fight that man, give him a shot. You understand? And y'all get him out, y'all beat him. Y'all, that take y'all to different heights. But y'all afraid of losing to him. And y'all are worried about what's going to happen to y'all diminish because he is out to seek and destroy. You understand? He's out to seek and destroy. So at the end of the day, it's boxing. This is what y'all sign up for. Don't get mad at us the fans because we push y'all to fight this man. You understand? Y'all want to when y'all wanted to fight Mayweather because y'all knew it was a big check. Y'all went doing all this with the other fighters and keep them. You weren't doing all this when you was trying to get that fight. You said you'll never duck nobody. Don't duck me, son. I got an O, I ain't afraid to let it go. But prove that to us. Show us you're afraid to let that O go. You understand? Because right now, you're looking like you trying to hold on to that O because you hit the spotlight and you got two belts. You're trying to a Diva Weaver and you don't want to give that man that shot. We don't know what's going to happen in the fight, even though we speculate on it. But it's all perception what we're thinking.
Let me ask you a question, Marty.
You know what I'm saying?
When do you feel that Keith Thurman should take the Errol Spence fight?
I feel like he should fight at the end of this year, the end of 18. You know my theory. I feel like he got an arm injury. It's not a Tommy John injury like baseball players get when they throw their elbows out. Because he didn't come with the fucking cast and the big brace with the time limit set on that thing. He didn't come with that Tommy John brace on. So the injuries Keith Thurman got, the doctors gave him a time limit on it. I feel like that injury, that elbow healed at that time limit. He did his therapy. Now he's on a heavy bag and he's going to be punching. He's going to have a full training camp and a whole tune-up fight. I feel like after that full training camp and that tune-up fight, he should be ready to go for Earl Spence right after that, right into another full training camp and fight Earl Spence next. Terrence Crawford should be the fight talked about at the end of 2019,
Well,
not 2018.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I
lie.
mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me just say something real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel that he gonna fight. I agree with you 100%. I think he could pull that off. There's no reason why he's not able to pull that off. But I feel like he's gonna fight this bum he's gonna face next, and then he's gonna fight Sean Porter in a rematch because Sean Porter is waiting for him too. Um, and then I feel like he'll fight Errol Spence late next year. It kills me to say that, money, but I feel like that's what he's gonna
No,
do.
no, no. He's not going to fight Earl Spence this year at all.
No, I
I
said
say
late next
if
year.
I had a reasonable time, yeah, I feel like look, I don't think Earl Spence is after Sean Porter. I feel like he's going to have another fight after Sean Porter. He's going to have another fight. Then it'll be the Earl Spence fight. It ain't going to be Sean Porter then Earl Spence. You know, and I feel like this. If you can go fight Sean Porter, rough and tough style, and keep coming, and keep coming, and keep coming, who a lot of people have beaten you to or to be beating you, you're in good
Yep.
enough shape to fight Earl Spence, bro. If you can fight that young, tough, scrappy motherfucking Sean Porter whose stamina is on 120, you're in good enough shape to fight Earl Spence. That's the only problem I got with Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia are supposed to be the elite class, Earl Spence is part of the elite class. If you can fight one elite fighter, you can fight the other. That's just a slap in our face, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Don't make us like these fools, like we don't understand what's going on here. You know what I mean? If you in good enough shape to fight a Sean Porter, you in damn good enough shape to fight a Earl Spence, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Keep Thurman play. He beating around the bush. He trying to stall us out. And you better hope he don't lose to Sean Porter because he's going to fuck up everything that he had in the future. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be his own fault, man. It's gonna be his own downfall and his own demise because he's trying to sit up here and play us for fans on the fight that we all want to see right now because he's thinking he's Mayweather and he thinking he'll get the Mayweather and Pacquiao check, which is not going to happen because this Earl Spence and Keith Thurman fight is not going to happen on pay-per-view. It's not going on pay-per-view, so the check is not going to be that much more big at 19 than it'll be at 18. You understand? And if you lose, you're really dropping down and you're really losing fans and you really want to get talked about and you really want to get dogged out because you dodged Earl Spence and you still end up losing. It's going to look bad on him, man. And then after you lose, and if Earl Spence fights Sean Porter because Sean Porter beat Keith Thurman, then he's going to be sitting up there trying to get his way back to fight Earl Spence when he should have been falling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's going to look dumb at the end of the day. You know, so
Let me.
that's all I'm saying on that.
And my honesty is this. Don't get it twisted. I do feel like he's avoided Spence. I do feel like he could face Errol Spence at the end of this year. But I'm not gonna act like this in the moment being. I ain't gonna get too mad if he just fights Spence. Let's say um, early February. March, that type of time. I mean, I won't be mad at it. I mean, if it happens then. I mean, what can we say at the end of the day? I think a lot of us boxing fans, I think we can be impatient at times as well. We want these fights right away, and I'm not making no excuses for Keith Thurman. Trust me, the brother could fight the brother this year. Trust me. But I will say this: I don't think I'll be too mad if he just go ahead and fight Errol Spence in around March next year, 2019. I can't get too mad at it. But like you said,
There's such thing about being impatient where Earl been trying to track you down for 4 years to where you get this man,
oh no,
you
I
tell this
agree. I
man,
see all that.
no, no, no. My whole thing is
I agree with all
you
that.
told this man, you want to fight him at the end of 17 in the winter time. It's
Yeah.
the 18 now. It's 18. Regardless or not, you had an injury or not. You back now. You at 18. You back, and you finna get a tune-up fight in a full training camp. If you tell Earl Spence you gonna fight him at 17 in the winter time, now you got 18 in the winter time right there open for your ass to fight this man. All he's
Right.
doing is beating around the bush, making excuses, man, trying to pull a wool over our eyes. He ain't gonna let that shit ride, man. He's not gonna fight Earl at 18. He already made up his mind. He said it multiple times. He mean it. I believe it. So I'm gonna keep pushing, trying to make the fight happen. But I know it's not gonna happen at 18. It's gonna happen at 19 in the winter time. He's not gonna fight him early in the fall, in the spring, and none of that. It's gonna happen 19 if they continue to win. If both continue to win, the fight will happen in 19 in the winter time. Because we're gonna do it best to get another fight after Sean Porter. Because the Sean Porter fight will be scrappy and tough. He's going to make a way to fight another fight before he fight Earl Spence. And that fight might happen in the winter time. Like I said, if they both continue to win. You know, but I want to touch on something else, Love. I want to touch on Bomac, Terrence Crawford. Did we have that on the list? Or we
Yeah,
still
no,
on this?
that's
Or
on the
did we have?
list. Oh, that's gonna be the last little thing.
All right, all right, all right. So yeah, so with this man shot, with this man keep coming, man. I feel like Danny Garcia can have a good shot against Earl Spence with a no look hook. Because Danny Garcia is flat footed, be swinging with a lot of power. You know, so he got a shot with that. And Earl right there to be hit. Earl is right there to be hit. And the punch that everybody like to try to put on Earl Spence getting hit by the Ghana boy that he fought. I can't get his name right now. He hit Earl with a no look shot that Earl didn't see. That's Danny Garcia, bread and butter, and then he throw it way better than that boy who caught him with one. Sean Porter, rough and tough style, get an Earl face, go to the body, come to the top, double feint, come back in with the jab, come with the push. He ain't got that much power, but he used his head, he can run in with his head, he can get to the body, come back up. You can call it the 3 parts for Earl Spence. You know, so they all got their own style that they can bring into the ring and call it part for Earl Spence. So it's only the thing is, when they get in the ring and fight the man and give us the fight that we need to see that's going to have us in the eye and off our seat, and for us to keep the 147-pound division as the most prestigious division in boxing, if they going to if they going to build it up or if they going to ruin it, you know what I mean? And this year is going to tell, man, if they want to build this, if they want to keep the 147-pound division, the most prestigious division in boxing, is going to show at 18 this year what they want to do, man. You understand? Because these other divisions is heating up. They heating up. Pacquiao, Mayweather, Cotto is going to be gone now. So the division is
Yeah,
open
yeah.
to take over boxing. You know what I mean? You got the small flyweight, you got the bantamweight. They getting stacked up. You got the cruiserweight. They about to be fucking undisputed. You got the heavyweights bringing in shit, and the 154 pound is just lit, and the middleweight is lit. So we gonna find out this year what the 147 pounds division want to do. Do y'all want to stay on top? Do y'all want to run it away because y'all don't want to fight each other? And that's my last take on that,
I
loved
mean,
one.
no,
Let's
I was
get
just
it.
gonna say this is my little take on this, and we pretty much done. But my thing is this: I feel like yo, I can't see Terrence. Man, I hate to just do Terrence Crawford, but before I get into that, Terrence Crawford got to get past Jeff Horn first. Even though I like I told CBT, I got $500 on Terrence Crawford. I haven't heard no
One
response
fight
from
at a
that yet.
time. One fight at a time. That's right.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just one fight at a time. But assuming he does get past Jeff Horn, let me say this, man. I ain't seen nobody go to the body like Errol Spence could do. I feel like Errol Spence is a bad matchup for Terrence Crawford. And another thing is too, I seen Terrence Crawford get hurt by Yuriorkis Gamboa, so and I feel like
Right.
Errol Spence hits way harder than
And
Yuriorkis
you're real
Gamboa.
Gamboa.
Not to mention,
Right.
Errol Spence is bigger than Terrence Crawford. Um,
Right.
shit, you gotta ask yourself a question. I think Terrence Crawford versus Kell Brook is a good fight at 147. Just imagine Terrence
Killer
Crawford.
Brook ain't coming back.
Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, he's standing at 154. Just imagine Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. But I'm happy that Terrence Crawford is willing to fight Errol Spence, even though he wants Manny Pacquiao. But at the end of the day, I feel like these guys are both young. That fight eventually has to happen. With that being said, I got Errol Spence in that one all day. And I got money on the wood when it comes down to Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford as well. I think Errol Spence is going to put a beat down on Terrence Crawford, in my opinion. Um, that being said, anything else you want to put on it?
Yeah. You talking about with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence?
No, period. Cause we an hour and 9 minutes in. We gotta go ahead and wrap this one up.
I want to say this. Bomac came out, man, and he said this. Bomac said they go whoop the dog shit out of Earl Spence. Bomac is Terrence Crawford trainer. You understand me?
I know.
Brian McIntyre. I'm gonna say this to you people. Listen, Terrence Crawford is one hell of a fighter, man. Bomac is one hell of a trainer. But I think them words is kind of harsh. You know, I don't think them words fit right in the ring with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence get into the ring. But I will say this: Terrence Crawford and his trainers are so fucking confident, man. And when I heard Terrence Crawford say Earl Spence style is to stand there and then go to the body and break you down, it let me know Terrence Crawford knows what Earl Spence want to do in that ring. He know Earl Spence want to go to his body. He know he want to come back up to the head. I know he's not going to stand up to let Earl Spence break the body down. One thing about Terrence Crawford is the man that's smart and he can adjust. You understand? He can adjust. It's going to be one hell of a fight. But when I heard Terrence Crawford say what Earl Spence style was, it let me know he's going to prepare for something to make sure he don't take as many body shots and do what he got to do. Terrence Crawford can take the left hand away. Terrence Crawford can take the jab away. But you cannot take the body work away. That's one thing you can't take away. So I don't know who's going to win that fight, man. I lean towards Earl, but Terrence Crawford got a damn good shot to win as well. I love both of them. They both my number one fighters. It's going to be one hell of a fight. Um, Brian McIntyre, I don't agree with your words, man. I don't agree with him. But at the end of the day, that's a 50-50 fight. It's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be the fight for the 147-pound supremacy. And who's going to be 147-pound king? Everyone knows Spence, my number one dude. Terrence Crawford, my number one dude as well. I'm going to be on the fence, even though I said I picked Earl to win the fight. I don't know who's going to win. That's going to be one hell of a fight. They both got their strength. Earl got the power. Crawford got the skills and the adjustment. Earl can make adjustments. It's just gonna be one hell of a fight that we gotta wait to see, man. It's gonna be one hell of a fight. That's gonna be the fight to save boxing. It's your boy Monty. Subscribe to the channel, man.
Yeah, man, we killed this one, man. At the end of the day, I just want to say one more thing. It's not like I'm sleeping on Terrence Crawford, but I swear to God, man, I'm just gonna let Terrence Crawford get through Jeff Horn. I'm not overlooking Jeff Horn, so once he get past Jeff Horn, then I can do some more studying and contemplating on that fight. But with that being
Jeff
said,
Horn ass is a roasted pig. Understand me? Matter of fact, Jeff Horn, you're a roasted kangaroo, mate. You're going down, mate.
yeah,
NBC. Jeff Horn has no chance, mate. He's a dead man walking. Terrence Crawford will slaughter Jeff Horn, and that will be the end of that.
yeah, I could, man. Like I said, I got money on the wood when it comes down to Jeff Horn. Anybody want to hop on it? Let me know. With that being said, shouts out to your boy Monty Brown TV. It's your boy Love on the Hate One. Make sure you subscribe to my second page. It's Love and Hate Fighting and Drama, the radio call page. That being said, I'm letting you guys know right now. I gotta go to court tomorrow. Wish your boy good luck. Um, I'm gonna get up out of here. Anything else you wanna put on that money before we go?
Nah. Good luck to my dude Love when the court tomorrow, man. We killed this one for y'all, man. We stayed up late as fuck for y'all for this thing. It's
Hell
3:36 a.m. where I'm at. It's 1:36 a.m. with Love on that. But
Yes,
this for y'all,
exactly.
man. We do this shit for y'all, man. Nobody work hard enough, man. We fucks with y'all. Kiss your family, kiss your wife, love your kids. Be peaceful. Put some positive out in the universe to come back to you. To be negative, they get negative things. This your boy Monty Brown TV. Subscribe to the channel. Casual Boxing Talk. I got 100 on Adrien Broner, and you got Omar Figueroa. I got 100 on Terrence Crawford. You got Jeff Horn. I got 100 on Devin Alexander. You got Ortiz. But Lil one already got that. I got
No, 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 no,
200 on
no, no, no.
Canelo.
No,
You got
shit.
Triple G. I got 200 on
He can get on
Canelo. You
everything.
got Triple G. Earl Spencer the fighting Jones. I got 100 on Earl Spencer Jones wherever he fight again.
No,
But my dude Lil one got to get some sleep, man. This your boy Monty Brown TV.
it's
Subscribe to the channel.
one fight at a
We
time,
out this
man.
bitch.
One fight at a time with that dude. One fight at a
We
time.
out. We out. We out.
All right, man. I gotta go, y'all. All right, go.